I used to be a great buyer. I used to be the type of person who had a ton of clothing inside her closet. Well, every time there was an important event coming up, I'll go to a mall quickly and buy a new outfit, or sometimes get online and buy a new outfit for that occasion that was affordable. Well, all of that changed after I left so many clothes behind. And the reason I left it is because I wore it that time, right? And then I put it into my washing machine and I put it on the second time for another occasion. And the second time, it didn't fit the same as the first time. Well, now it's bigger, it's smaller, it's super wrinkly, or there's a lot of more material. If this has also happened to you, let me tell you, you have also bought fast fashion. So fast fashion is actually a term used for clothing that are affordable, that are trendy, and are quickly put into the market. Zara, Shein, H&M, Gap, and all these places, what they do is take ideas from the catwalks. In the catwalks, we have stores such as Gucci, Prada, that introduce new trends, right? And this brands, what they do is they take their ideas and then also puts them in the industry super quickly. And I mean, it sounds perfect, right? We're paying less for the same. Well, it does sound perfect, but eventually it's not as perfect, since it's actually affecting the people, it's affecting our system, and it's affecting the climate. Fast fashion in Asia countries nominated 3 countries that are the ones who produce the most. China being the first one who is producing fast fashion. We all know that most of the things is made in China. If we look right now in the back of our clothing, we see the made in China. Our second one is India, and our third one is Bangladesh. There's so many other countries who are also producing, but here are just the three top. So fast fashion was reported that can fast fashion be sustainable in 2020? 100 billion was produced. Imagine how many was produced last year. Triple the amount. 1.7 billion carbon dioxide was pumped into the air we breathe. 200,000 liters was wasted for only 1 kilogram of every textile they use. 142 million was produced on synthetic textiles, and 68 million pounds of pesticides was introduced into our air. Here are the factors. People. There's 75 million people working on this industry. It sounds great. We're giving people a job, right? But we're giving people a job without paying them how they're supposed to. They're paying $4 a day for his people, and in Bangladesh, they reported that they're paying them 59 cents. These people are also working 16 hours and 7 days a week without giving them any break. And 100 million children were also reported to be working on this industry, which is considered to be child labor. Actually, recently there was a TikTok that demonstrated a girl who purchased on Shein, and in the label it said "Help me." Supposedly, it's from children or adults who put this to demonstrate the world that they're being abused by these industries. Affecting our system. Well, there's a cycle we have to do, right? Scientists has polyester. Whenever we wash this clothing, it obviously goes into the ocean, right? Once it goes into the ocean, well, animals are the ones who eat in the ocean, and they're eating all these bad chemicals. And then we go to a restaurant, right? We go and we order our favorite plate or our dish of fish and our arroz and our tortillas, right? Well, when we take that bite, let me tell you that we have just inserted what is polyester in our stomach. We're also affecting the climate. Well, 85% of the fibers goes into landfills and some of them burn out. Fabrics are also having the 12% of the chemicals, garment with the 25%, and transportation with the 25% as well. And how can we help? Well, we can prevent all of this by buying less. Let's avoid trends. Let's avoid clothing that are not quality. Wash less. Let's buy clothing that are cotton. Actually, cotton takes odor away as well as the sweat, so we don't have to wash it every time we use it. Care. Let's read instructions about our clothing. Sometimes in the back it says how you're supposed to wash it. Sometimes it says that you're supposed to wash it with hand or wash it every 2 times. So let's read instructions as well. Buy quality. Let's buy organic cotton. Save clothes. In order to save it and be able to recycle, we also have to buy quality. And to make our own clothing or buy from custom make clothing as well. Because remember, fast fashion isn't free. Someone somewhere is paying for it. Whatever we don't pay, someone is actually paying the affordable. And remember, let's not be like me who bought tons and tons of clothing when there's an important event. Thank you, and I hope you guys learned something from this presentation.